to my channel. I'm Blossom, and in today's video I'll be sharing with you my #1 secret that usually stops my cold, or at least really shortens it. If you're interested in hearing about that, please stay tuned. It's cold and flu season here in Chicago where I live. It's very cold outside. I usually get about one cold every year since I went plant-based or vegan a few years ago. And people who are fairly healthy do still get colds, but there are things that we can do to fight the cold, to help our bodies, to help our immune systems to fight the cold off. So I'll be sharing my #1 secret and the thing that I like to use to severely shorten, or even this could stop my cold. You know when you like your throat starts hurting, or whatever the very first sign of the cold is for you, you know what that is. As soon as you feel that, please take zinc. Zinc, how I understand it, zinc is supposed to stop the replication of the cold virus. So if you take zinc at the very early signs of cold, it is going to stop the replication process of the cold virus or severely slow it down. And so you might only be feeling sick for like a day or two. Now, disclaimer, this is 50 milligrams. What I do is I put a few of these in my purse if I'm out and about and I feel something coming on. For me, the first signs of a cold is my throat starts to hurt. I get some feeling and I'll reach for one of these. Disclaimer, please take zinc, especially if you're taking 50 milligrams. Please take it on a full stomach. Eat a full meal and drink at least 8 to 16 ounces of water with zinc, because it can make you feel nauseous if you are not on a full stomach and if you have not drank enough water. So please use precaution when taking zinc. But this, when I found out about zinc about maybe 2 years ago or so, this stops my cold in its tracks. If I can get to the zinc tablets early enough, I won't take it every single day or anything like that. I'll just take it when I feel the cold coming on, and then the next day if I still feel a little something, I might bite half of this and take half of a zinc tablet. And actually, if you're someone with a really sensitive stomach, I would just say for you to take maybe half, maybe take 25 milligrams of zinc and just see how you do on a full stomach with 8 to 16 ounces of water. So that is my #1 secret. But I do have some other tips and tricks for you guys and some other things that I want to show you, because before I found out about zinc, I was doing some other things. So my #2 secret, or the other thing that I used to do, and I still do, is take Emergen-C. Oh my goodness. These Emergen-C tablets, packets, you guys. This box is $10 to $15. You get a little packet and you pour it inside of like maybe 10 to 16 ounces of water. And then you drink that. This, you guys, before I found out about zinc, I would take 3 of these packets with a glass of water 3 times a day for like 3 or 4 days, and my cold will be gone. I would have a cold for 3 or 4 days, because I used to be the type of person that had a cold. My cold would linger around for 2 to 3 weeks. If I get sick, sometimes I can be sick for 2 to 3 weeks. My colds were really bad before I went vegan and got on this new lifestyle that I'm on now. Since I found these items, I really don't experience frequent colds. I really don't experience long colds. Zinc, like I said, will stop my cold, or I'll only be sick for maybe 3 or 4 days. This the same. Now, I have a few other things that I do when I get sick, or if I feel a cold coming on. I start juicing lemon, and then I grate ginger. Like, I just grate it, I rinse it off, I don't peel it. I grate ginger in just a regular cup, and then I usually put a little honey in it. And if you're vegan, you can put agave, or you can put maple syrup, or you can even put molasses. because molasses has a bunch of health aspects to it too. I like to take molasses around my period, a little side tip for you if you're a woman, because it contains magnesium or manganese. Let me see, I'll write it below. But that's what it contains, and that can help with period cramps. So anyway, I usually make that into a tea. I boil water and then I just drink that as a tea, maybe once a day or twice a day if my throat is feeling really bad. And I'll do that for a few days to soothe my throat and to just give my immune system a little bit of a boost with the vitamin C and the lemon, and ginger has a whole host of benefits. So I do up my tea consumption when I'm feeling a cold come on. In the winter time, I think what we naturally do is we drink less liquids and we don't even realize it. So I think one of the reasons that we tend to get sick in the winter time is not really because of the cold weather. It's because we're indoors most of the time, or we tend to stay indoors a lot more, and we are drinking less liquids, and maybe we're eating less fruits, which contain a lot of vitamin C, which again is an immune booster. So to go back to the tea, I have a bunch of teas on my refrigerator, which is right over here, and I usually take green tea or some type of like other healthy tea that I have up there. I have I have a bunch of teas. I do up my tea consumption when I get sick. I also take more probiotics when I start feeling a cold come on or when I am already sick. Probiotics are going to help your gut health. They are going to help with your immune system and get you going, you know what I mean. So I up my probiotics because honestly I need to take these every day, but I don't. And a little tip is, do not get the probiotics that you see like in Walgreens or Walmart that's on the shelf. The best probiotics for your body are the ones that need to be refrigerated. This one I just pulled out of my refrigerator actually. This one is 50 billion live cultures. I know you should be taking one on the daily, and I know it's good to take one especially when you're feeling a cold come on or you're sick, because your digestive system is really like your second brain. You need to pay special attention to your digestive system when you feel a cold coming on or if you are already sick. And then last but definitely not least, I just recently started or just recently found out about black seed oil. So black seed oil, I will admit I have it in my refrigerator, but I don't take it as often as I should. But I had a cold maybe like a month ago or so. It was a really bad cold. I got it from my niece. That's how I mostly get my colds. I'll get them from my niece. So anyway, I had a really bad cold. I got over my cold, and like maybe a week later I had my niece again. She was still a little bit sick, and I started to feel like the itch, So I started with my zinc and my ginger lemon tea, but I took a dropper. This black seed oil here comes like this. Oh, it comes in a dropper, you guys. So I took 1 or 2 dropper fulls for 2 days. And do you guys know?
You wiped my cold out.
Black seed oil, it's said to cure all diseases or to cure all ailments. That's what it's said to do. It says healthy immune system and inflammatory response. You can pick black seed oil up from your local health food store, or even if you see like the African shops where they sell a lot of African clothing, they also might sell this black seed oil. So if you're looking for it, that's where you can get it. Other than that, what I do in the cold season is I keep these, let me see if I have some. No, I don't see any that I have any right now, but another thing I do is I keep these Halls, from the Halls brand name, that say like vitamin C. I'll try to put a picture in the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. I keep a lot of those in my purse. If I'm feeling something, or even if I'm not feeling anything, if it's really cold outside, I'll just take some of those. And then also these lozenges, I'll put another picture on the screen to show you the other ones that I like to have as well. So those are the things that I do. Remember, drink a lot of liquids. Try to get outside. Please do not stay in the house all day. Your body needs the fresh air. Your body needs the vitamin D from the sun. You need to get outside so that those germs aren't festering in your apartment or in your home. And so you can just get fresh air. Get outside, drink more water, and just follow a few of these tips. Please let me know if anything helped you. I'm so glad you came back. If you saw my first video, if you didn't, I will link it above. And if you're sick right now, I'm so sorry. I hope you get better soon. And before you get a cold, please use some of these tips. And please write in the comments below, did I miss something? Because I'm sure I did. Colloidal silver is something that I recently heard about. And elderberry. Oh, that's my niece. I have my 10-month-old niece with me, and she just woke up from a nap. So I gotta go. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.